Happy Friday, enriched students. Today is May 8th, Friday, May 8th. I'm going to go through your assignment with you today and go through the directions so you know what it is you need to complete with your Harrison Bergeron drawing and journal. Yesterday, you should have read the short story Harrison Bergeron. If you haven't read that or done the close read, make sure you do that first before you do this activity today. This is the link that's on Schoology, the assignment link. There are two parts to this assignment, so I'm just going to walk you through here quickly what you need to do for each of those. So the first thing you're going to be doing is a drawing for Harrison Bergeron. So draw your own interpretation of a character from the short story. You have three options here of who you draw. You can do either Harrison, you can do his father George, or you can do one of the ballerinas. Now you're basing this drawing off of what was described in the short story. They were described in detail about the handicaps they have. And so you're going to go back and look at that and then draw your interpretation of what they look like. You are graded on that it's original artwork. You've got the handicap shown in detail and labeled, and then that the picture has been uploaded so I can look at it. Now, I would say looking at this assignment, you're probably looking at 10, maybe 15 minutes on the drawing. So I would say more than just a quick stick person and pencil, but on the opposite end of that, it does not need to be something super detailed, colored, unless you want to. So it's a drawing that, again, you're spending 10 to 15 minutes on drawing out a person and just labeling the different handicaps that are described. So go back in the story, whoever you pick, look at how they're described, and then do a quick drawing of that, labeled, and upload. So draw your image, take a photo of it, either with your phone or computer, and then upload it to your computer or your Google Drive, and then you can put it into this image. You could insert the picture right here in this spot. You could also insert the picture down here. If it's in your Google Drive, if you get it to your Google Drive, either through your phone or your Chromebook, you can go up here to Insert, Image, and you should be able to go to Drive. And then you can find it there in your Google Drive, and then it'll insert the photo right into this document. So that's the first step that you are doing. And again, if you want to make it super detailed and colored, you certainly can. But otherwise, just make sure the handicaps are labeled on your image. And then finally, the second part today, let me move this over, is a journal question, 5+ sentences. Harrison Bergeron has been compared or has been stated to say that there are similar themes in that story to what's happening in society today. The story starts with the quote that's here about how it's 2081, everything is extremely equal, nobody's smarter than anyone, no one is better looking, nobody's stronger or quicker. And so what I want you to do in this space here is discuss how this relates to what's going on in our society today with the pandemic. Do you feel like our society is moving toward this equality that's talked about in Harrison Bergeron? Or do you think our society is actually going against this type of equality and moving away from that? So I want you to look at just, what's going on with COVID-19, what's going on with the testing, what about the stay-at-home orders or executive orders going on in the country? Looking at all of that together, do you feel like we're moving toward this equality, or do you feel like they're moving against this equality that's described in this story? So you're going to put basically here, you should have a sentence with your claim of what you're thinking, and then you just need to defend your response in at least 5 sentences using examples from the story and then also from society today. And that's it. That's your Friday assignment. So the journal and then also the drawing somewhere linked on here. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you next week.